you guys. Prime Pal, standing here in VR. Standing currently. I think I'm going to. We'll see how this goes. I may want to. I may want to sit down eventually here. New game sounds good. Guys, do not adjust your television.
Hello, everybody. Today, I want to tell you a story that was written by our nation's leading author of children's literature, Ms. Lin Jindai. The story is called The Weeping Doll.
If this looks blurry to you,
once upon a time,
because it's really
there
blurry.
were two twin sisters who lived in a big house with their parents. The sisters looked very much alike, except that the younger one had a red birthmark on her face, which often made her parents behave coldly toward her.
So blurry.
The older sister had a big, beautiful room filled with lots of toys. But the younger sister's room was chilly and dark, and the only toy to be seen was a doll with a similar birthmark.
Alright guys, so that's going to be a common theme here throughout the course of this game. It's blurry.
Artung, where are you?
Oh, hello, madame. I've just arrived home. Today is the kid's birthday, so I've been food shopping. That's why I got back late.
Artung, listen to me. I don't know what to do.
Madame, what's the matter? What happened?
Help! Artung, help me! There's something terrifying in the house.
What?
It's a doll, a weeping doll.
Madame, what are you talking about? Where's the Lord? Isn't the Lord with you?
The Lord is already... No, I'm going to be killed too. What shall I do? Help me! Hey, Tong, I'm at...
Madame? Madame? Oh, no. My cell phone is out of battery.
Alright, you guys. So, if you're unfamiliar with Weeping Doll, I don't think this game ever got any updates. Ever. It's not known as a good game. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that there is actually a character model here. She has a head and everything, and you really never see her other than when you're moving around. Here, let's get this back in our inventory. So I want to show you guys this here. So you can see I can move her anywhere, and that will be where we teleport to. So it's an interesting form of teleportation. I mean, obviously still sucks, but it's, these were early days of VR, and it's interesting to kind of go back now and see what some people thought was the best way to get around. The weird thing is that this game is really well rendered. It's a good looking game if it wasn't so blurry. Like, everything looks really nice. Like, you can see even like the rug here has like little, little creases and folds and stuff. These dolls are certainly creepy. So it's like a decent looking game if it wasn't for the resolution. I'm shocked that at no point did they ever go back and go, hey, let's give this thing a little bit of an update. That one doll is ready for it. Oh man, you guys are hilarious. Alright, so who doesn't want a plant in their life? We're going to keep the plant in our inventory. And we're going to take this key. We're going to go over, maybe do we have to put it in our inventory first? Let's just do that, and then we can teleport away. Do I play any flat horror games? Occasionally, yeah. I actually just started Remothered on Switch. I started, Resident Evil 2 Remake. I played the first 3 or 4 hours of that, I think. And then Visage, of course, I've been following since day one. I was sort of the guy that called them out big time for not supporting PSVR the way they promised to in their Kickstarter.
The door is locked. It's lucky I heard a key under the flower pot.
Alright, let's we have to back up a little bit.
Such a mess. Has someone been in here? I should tidy up a little first.
Like I said, man, it's a good looking game. Anyway, so we're hoping Visage will come to PSVR 2 I know that game actually got really good reception on PC and on the flat screen and stuff. So I'm definitely interested in that. I've been following that since day one, since the day they first revealed it, since the day they first launched their Kickstarter.
That's Yoko crying. I should check it out.
Yeah, so the developers of Visage, was it Sad Square Studios, I think? They've just been basically saying the same thing. They've been really quiet about it since the beginning. It was something that they said they wanted to do, and then they basically were like, yeah, it's too difficult. We're not going to do it. And then that was sort of the end of the conversation. But again, I do think that they still want to do it. And so maybe we'll see it on PSVR too. It is very graphically intensive. I can see the reason why they might not want to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Tormented Souls. I see Mirza. I actually did start Tormented Souls on PlayStation 5. Very Resident Evil inspired. Actually, the characters in that game feel more Silent Hill. Here, can we put the hat on the?
That's Yoko crying. I should check it out.
It sounds like she's crying inside this clock. Yeah, Tormented Souls is something I'm going to go back to eventually. I may have to play it on Switch because it just seems like one of those games I want to play in bed instead of wasting time during the day on a flat screen kind of thing. I want to be playing it with a movie playing in the background, multitasking. But yeah, Tormented Souls is good, weird, which I love, but really good.
That's weird. Why would she lock herself in her room?
See, look at this. Look at this. If it wasn't blurry, this would be really nice looking. But it's so blurry, and obviously full locomotion would be nice too. But neither one of these things seems like it would be that difficult to implement. But hey, I'm no game developer. But I do talk to enough of them.
Ayasa was locked up the first day I came here. I only met her once that night. Poor kid.
Alright. So it's been a while since I played this. It's going to take me a little while to figure out where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do. As always, guys, let me know how the volume is. I know the volume in this game is a little all over the place, too. But yeah, we're counting down to October. I know whenever we start one of these streams, somebody always says, "What's happening in October?" And I'm like, everything. Everything's happening in October. October is the best month of the year. That's why we start celebrating 12 days before it actually gets here. If you're not aware, we got Wraith the Oblivion Afterlife coming on the 7th. We got Do Not Open happening on Halloween, which, oh my god, I can't wait for that. And thanks, Endeavor One. And then, and just not anything to do with PSVR, but man, I'm so excited for the new Paranormal Activity movie coming out in October on Paramount Plus. I already have Paramount Plus for the iCarly reboot, so I'm really excited about. I love the Paranormal Activity movies. I think they're just so much fun, and they get the job done for me, man. They scare me. I don't think they're well made in the sense that oh, this is a big budget movie with great acting.
Lord, Ayasa hasn't eaten all day. She's going to get sick if she doesn't eat soon.
I see. Why don't you prepare something and I'll take it to her?
I'm serious. Ayasa is only 6 years old. Madame's punishment was too harsh. Maybe you should try to convince her.
Oh, you know what a temper Chindak has. But what if every day you prepare a separate meal and I'll take it to the child?
Of course I will.
No, the iCarly reboot's terrible, and that's coming from somebody who thinks that the original series still holds up, and is really fun to watch. So yeah, the reboot's terrible. It has none of the charm of the original. It's trying to be for adults, but it's still very childish. And so like there's this weird mix of topics where it's like super goofy, but then they talk about sex. It's very strange. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna get Affected the Manor DLC as well. Yeah, I did actually see the Ghost Dimension in 3D Paradise Decay. I've seen every Paranormal Activity movie in the theater, and of course when that one was a 3D one, I was like, well, I'm not the biggest fan of 3D movies, but I need to see it in 3D, so let's do it. And yeah, that was really good. I agree with you. The 3D effects were really well done.
That sound, it seems to be coming from the living room.
I want to take this axe. It's like there's an axe missing, but like, let me take the other axe. Like, so somebody is here, and they've got an axe. That's what this game's trying to tell me. But instead of being like, why don't you take the other axe, Brian, for defense, they're like, you're gonna go at it alone. Right? Endeavor 1, you nailed it, man. Like, this is look, every room just feels so like handcrafted and well thought out and just like meticulously detailed. Here, let's check this out, right? When you get really close to something, like the resolution does get better. Like up close stuff isn't that bad. So it stinks that the overall resolution is kind of a mess. Well, Paradise Decay, hopefully I'm saving you a small fortune so you don't actually have to buy all these. You know, this one and this one specifically is fun for, I think it's about 90 minutes or so.
Why can't I open this door?
I don't know. Why can't you open the door? So just because I'm playing them doesn't mean I recommend them. That's never the case.
That's weird. Why would she lock herself in her room?
I think this door opened. This door was closed before, and I think it's open now. That was the noise we heard.
It must have been years since someone lived in here. Why is the door open?
It's weird. My voice is coming, like my character's voice is coming from a specific place in 3D space instead of just being instead of being like just in stereo, like in my ears. They actually use like this weird 3D audio effect for my character's narration. So it seems like my character's talking from like right over here, like right where her head is, right? And I'm like, that's not a good use of 3D audio. Like it should sound like it's coming from in my head, not in the world around me.
Once upon a time, there were two twin sisters who lived in a big house with their parents. The sisters looked very much alike, except that the younger one had a red birthmark on her face, which often made her parents behave coldly toward her. The older sister had a big, beautiful room filled with lots of toys, but the younger sister's room was chilly and dark, and the only toy to be seen was a doll with a similar birthmark.
I feel like a lot of the houses open up right away, but there's not a lot to do in any of the rooms yet. So can we head upstairs? I used to be able to blast through this in about like 20 minutes because I knew exactly where to go, but you guys know my memory is garbage. So we'll get through it though. Hasib, it's so funny, man, that you asked that about is it reasonable to expect high resolution and high depth textures with like with a high resolution overall display, and it's so funny that I hear different things from different developers. Some developers are like, we have no idea why it's so difficult for people, and then some developers are like, yeah, it's really difficult getting things running on the OG, and so like that hampers everything we do. It depends on the developer, it depends on their expertise, it depends on so many things. Hold combinable items in your left hand and right hand, or hold R2. Okay, well, I think we're gonna have to like learn how to do that on the fly here. Oh right, this was a weird puzzle. Here we're gonna. Oh. Well, we don't want that. Oop, sure, just throw that on the floor. Hey, look, physics. Oh right, hold on a second. Let's go with red on red. Yeah, I know that these all need heads, but let's kind of get them all where they need to be first. Alright, now we got a bunch of different heads here. Are they 3 different sizes? If it's that easy, that'll be great. There we go. Hold R2, just like they said. Alright. Oh, wow. I think they basically just told me those don't go together. Well, that's good. At least they don't let me screw up. Alright, let's put it over here. We got a key. Thank you. Thank you, Crow. Caw, caw. Yeah, I speak Crow. There's a lot of stuff you guys don't know about me. What's up, Defunct Brown Bro? Yeah, I mean, it's certainly not a game I recommend you go out and buy, but like I think this has been on sale for like $2. And as far as I'm concerned, there's very few things out there that aren't worth $2.
Can you go to town tomorrow and buy me a new one?
Yes, of course.
That was the whole cutscene?
Artung, I can't find my...
Alright, so I can't actually pick that up. What's up, Space Innocent? So maybe we have everything we need here. Oh, hey, it's the solution. It's the really blurry solution to the puzzle. I can't believe this is... Okay, it's slightly better when we get up closer to it. But wow, what a mess. So what's up, Geisen? Okay, so is that a lock? Here, let's open our inventory and see if the thing we just got is actually the, yep, okay. Something's being dragged out of there. I always thought this was really strange, because that moves with you.
Oh no! Madame has fainted. I must go next door, quickly.
Oh, but I want to look through again. I want to show you guys what I meant. When you turn your head, like the whole environment moves with you. But I think it's, for whatever reason, I found that really memorable when I played it the first time. But let's see what's happening next door. Whoa. lot of these rooms don't even open. So, not giving us a ton of options here. Which isn't the worst thing ever when I'm not looking to spend 3 hours playing this. Alright. Looks like we're trapped in here for a bit. We gotta find the right time to set the clock to, I'm guessing. There we go. Yeah, Robin Chan, I don't know why the click turning and the movement, I guess it is just click turning. I don't know why it's so loud, man. I don't think these developers get the memo that click turning doesn't need a click sound. Do dolls scare or creep me out? That's a good question. I mean, like, I'm sure some of them creep me out. You know, when I was younger, I remember Chucky being something that that kind of got into my head. Child's Play was pretty spooky to me. But in general, no, I guess not. Like if it was like a haunted house, if it was something really spooky to begin with, if I walked into a house and was like, oof, this place is scary, and then there were also some creepy dolls on a mantle or something, I'd be like, alright, but like out of context, no, I don't think so.
The door is locked. I have to find the key right away. Madame must be in here. I need to find the key first.
Yeah, we're gonna overflow the bathtub. Oh, it's draining. Creepy doll number 17,002.
Why are there two dolls in the room? Where have the Lord and Madame gone?
The inventory system's a little wonky to get used to. Alright, so we got a new key. But a key wasn't exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for a combination here. Unless there is there something we need a key for? Is this... Look at that. There is something we need a key for. 0417. Oh, look. Well,
this key looks special. I should keep it.
You should keep all keys, special or not, buddy.
The Lord says he has recently been hearing crying and footsteps in the middle of the night. That's why there's a special security device mounted on the door. But who was making these noises?
That's the reason for the special security device on the door. Loud noises in the hallway. So don't like get a deadbolt or something. Get a elaborate contraption that takes forever to open and close. Oh crap! I already forgot the combination. What was it? 9402? I don't remember. Maybe somebody can remind me if that's not right. Maybe 9402 wasn't right. Oh, 0417. Not even close. Here, maybe we should keep it just in case I forget again. 0417. Wow. Not even close. I love it. Now, how do we open it? Oh, alright. So, L2 picked up the gear and R2 opened the door, and there she goes again. Alright. We have a big key.
A kid has run downstairs. I better catch up with her.
Alright. So we no longer want to get into the room where she was. We want to chase after her down the stairs. Oh, it's the first time we've been in this room. New bathroom. It is strange. Yeah, somebody at the beginning of the stream said something about there being cell phones, and also the time period not seeming like it was cell phone period of time. And I got to concur with that. I don't know what's going on here. All the memories we're having are from like our childhood, and this is obviously taking place in what, the late 90s by the look of that Nokia cell phone. What's up, Donnie? It's blurry as hell in the headset. It looks really good except for the blur, because the art design is great, man. Like, it just looks really. They just created these amazing looking rooms, but yeah, it's so blurry, and obviously the teleportation is a little bit of an issue too. Weird teleportation, like kind of silly, goofy teleportation. Something about it I like, but I never want to play another game like this. That makes sense. I heard somebody say something, I think was it Defunct Brombro in the chat, say something about PSVR prank. Man, like, if you miss him, dude, like, send him a message, man. Like, telling me that you miss him is nice, you know, like, Frank and I learned a lot about YouTube together at the same time. But man, like, you know, I don't really, like, hang out with the dude or anything, so you should send him a message and let him know how much you miss him. I'm sure he'd really appreciate that. Frank's a good guy. Oh, sure. Let's go up on top of the bed. That's pretty cool. Oh, you know what, Barlsop? I never used the teleportation in the Tomb Raider VR thing. I for the life of me, I can't even think of how the teleportation in that works. Because the second I got in there, I used full locomotion and I never switched it off. So unfortunately, I couldn't tell you. These aren't difficult puzzles, but they are cute, man. I do like it's simple puzzle solving, not really. We're certainly not having any dying reborn moments today. That was crazy yesterday. Crazy. How long it stuck on the wires was insane. October. Look, even this game celebrates October. I feel like we don't have enough pieces. I feel like we need 4 more pieces for that before we even... Glacius James, you and I are on the exact same page, my friend. There is magic in the air when the end of September rolls around. It's just I wait for it all year long. I wait for this time of year, and it's like I don't like to go outside really ever. But man, I love the fall weather. I love being outside. I love taking long walks. I love finally switching back from the day I switched back from iced coffee to hot coffee is like a great day, man. Like you wake up and like there's a chill in the air, and like you just kind of need it to sort of warm your soul. You know, it's plus like the whole world suddenly like gets on board with the shit that I love all year long. It's like here's horror movies and here's horror video games and here's haunted houses, man. Yeah, man, it's like I think the people I identify with the most are the ones who really understand that.
This is strange. This door was open before, but why is it locked now?
Cutscene.
You scared me to death.
What's wrong, Chindak?
That girl is just standing in the living room. I nearly jumped out of my skin.
Ayasa, didn't I tell you not to leave your room without permission?
I'm starving.
But haven't you just eaten dinner? Tomorrow, I want you to go back into the punishment room. Don't even think about setting foot outside it again. Oh, you scared me to death.
What's wrong?
I feel like what I'm doing seems like I'm on sort of a hunt right now for the extra pieces of that puzzle on the wall. So like I need 4 more. Wait, I do have some keys though, right? I got 1 key, 2 keys. All right, so let's see if any of these doors that are locked suddenly need keys.
This is strange. This door was open before, but why is it locked now? This is strange. This door was open before, but why is it locked now?
Why do I keep doing this?
You scared me to death.
Yeah, I can see that too, man. The magic of Halloween as a kid, like going out and trick or treating, like doing that. Like I mean, I guess part of the fun of that as an adult is, taking your kids and letting them experience it for the first time. But that's not something I'm ever planning on doing. I'm not planning on having kids, so. So I guess trick-or-treating's over for me, officially, which is fine, man. There's plenty of other great ways to celebrate Halloween. Okay, you know, let's get on top of the bed. See if we can... anything we're missing here, get a better vantage point. One of these keys has to open this door. Nope. I don't know if this is a real door. Oh, actually there's a hole in the door. You can drop things too easily in this game if you're not paying attention. You gotta be careful. I can only imagine what I'd do if I had just accidentally put a key down somewhere. Is there even a keyhole? There is! There's a keyhole in this. Sweet, well, we just opened that up. Alright, sure, why not, man? Let's keep the hammer. We'll throw all of our puzzle pieces in here. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them. Okay, this is good. This is good. I thought we were going to like spend an hour looking for puzzle pieces, but apparently all 4 are right here. That's great. Is that it? We can't take the train? Alright. Alright, so... it does seem like these 2 are where they belong for the staircase. Obviously the arrows are going to have to connect here. We'll get to the arrows in a second, but let's stick with the easy stuff like the stairs and the grandfather clock. Let's get all the pieces up here first. Oh no! Donnie. Father of the Year award right there, man. Love it. Alright, so the question is... here, let's... here, we're gonna put 1 away, just so we have room to work. Alright. The question is this really the top of the puzzle? Nick the Game Cat, how? Yeah, man. I actually re-downloaded Paper Dolls in preparation for celebrating the 12 days of October. So, so yeah, man, it's on the list. It's on the list. I got 1 more. Where's the last puzzle piece here? Okay, so I actually forgotten what we were doing with this, but now I got it. We want to turn clockwise. Clock, counter, clock, clock, counter. Clock, counter, clock, clock, counter. Nope. Alright. Clock, counter, clock, clock, counter.
Ayasa, is that you?
You're back at last. I've been waiting for you so long. Let me tell you a story. Please sit down in front of the drawing board.
You're a doll? That's strange. Where did Ayasa go?
Alright. Oh man, I can see my coffee. It's so far away. I'm putting down the controller. You guys come into the kitchen with me real quick here. Iced coffee. Oh, it tastes so good. Yes, Hot Seat Mirrors. I totally forgot about that old PlayStation 3 commercial. That team got fired as fuck. Alright, here, let me recalibrate real quick, and then we'll take a seat. Look, I mean, again, flickering light, creepy doll. If the voice acting was a little bit better, if there wasn't this weird teleportation, and if the graphics were a little bit sharper, we could suddenly be talking about something fun here, like something possibly even good.
Once upon a time, there were two twin sisters who lived in a big house with their parents. The sisters looked very much alike, except that the younger one had a red birthmark on her face, which often made her parents behave coldly toward her. The older sister had a big, beautiful room filled with lots of toys, but the younger sister's room was chilly and dark, and the only toy to be seen was a doll with a similar birthmark. The younger sister was locked in her room all day. She wasn't even allowed to eat with her parents or play with her sister. One evening she could stand the pain no longer and began to weep. Then she suddenly heard a voice. "Why are you crying?" it asked. The girl was startled and turned around to look. The voice came from her only friend, the doll that had a birthmark just like her own. "Mother and Father are so mean to me. They don't let me out and won't give me anything to eat," said the girl between sobs.
Oh my god.
"They're terrible people. I'll teach them a lesson," said the doll angrily. "All right, but how are you going to teach them a lesson?" "Hee-hee! I'll throw your mother into a bathtub full of water and stuff your father into the dark grandfather clock." "Okay, so mother goes into the water and father goes into the clock. That'll be fun. Let's go then. Pick me up and we'll go find your mother and father." Okay. The girl happily picked up the doll and started singing. "Little girl holds tight her doll."
Can you imagine if this was like well done? Like like they really could have done something special with that, like made it extra creepy. If the voice actor was good and they had some good background music to kind of pull it all together and really make it feel spooky, then I would have been like, you know, more on the edge of my seat if you could actually see what was in the drawings, if the drawings were clearer. I mean, there's potential here, and it just obviously didn't come together at all. You know, do I recommend this? You know, like the fact is, it goes on sale for like $2 sometimes, and you know, you spend more than $2 on a coffee. So to play through it for yourself and own it and experience something really cheesy, yeah, man, for $2. But like that's about the extent of it, you know. See, again, the door comes with me here. I look all around through the hole in the door.
So Yoko was hiding in the wardrobe. Oh no, something is definitely wrong. I must go next door quickly.
I was gonna say, how do we open the staircase? But I think we can actually just open this door, right? No? Excuse me, young lady. How do I... I mean, it doesn't seem like I need a key, but maybe I do. Hold on. Oh, you know what? There's lights right there. Let's give those lights a chance. There we go. Oh no. I already forgot the, okay, I think it's, I guess this isn't the key to that door. Do we have any other keys? We never used the hammer. Alright. Yeah, I think let's go back downstairs. I feel like I missed something, like somebody said something important, or... The only thing that was really said was whoever was, like, hiding in the wardrobe. So wait, hold on a second. So maybe in the wardrobe. What up, drunk gamer? Oh, hiding in this wardrobe right here. Okay, so this is open now and it wasn't open before, so there's probably something for us.
These are Yoko's shoes. Yep. The killer must be Ayasa. I must stop her. I can't let her. Which room does this key belong to? Is it the key to that room on the second floor?
We have so many keys right now. We have 3 keys, I think. How many keys do we have? I think we have 3 keys and none of them do anything. So I feel like we missed something. I feel like maybe like there was other stuff we could find. But part of me is just like, let's move this along. I mean, if you got a thing for dolls, this is the room for you. Oh, Wait, in the UK, for the first floor is the second floor? So you got like the ground floor, and then the second floor is, they just call it the first floor, the floor, like floor one, the ground floor or ground level, and then floor one. And remind me never to travel. Actually, that's not true. I am so interested in. I've never been outside of the country really. Like, I mean, outside of like Canada and shit. But the but I really want to go to the UK. I really want to explore some of Europe. And so after the pandemic's over, really, really, really I'm interested in.
Is that Yoko? No, it's Ayasa.
Sorry, this character thinks I've been paying attention enough for this to be a plot twist. Like, I don't really care who's who.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with a birthmark on her face, so her parents didn't like her. She was locked up in a cold, dark room all day long. The only thing she had for company was a doll. One night, the girl's door opened, and her
Yoko?
father stood in the doorway.
No, it's Ayasa.
The father looked at the doll and said, "Ayasa, that's the birthday present I gave you last year. Do you like it?" The girl nodded and said, "Yes, I like it."
This is like the Stations of the Cross.
Well, would you like to be as pretty as the doll? Yes. Of course the girl wanted to be pretty. That way she wouldn't have to spend all her time in a dark room, and her parents wouldn't hate her anymore.
He's going to open too? More
The
scenes?
father laughed. "Okay, father is going to grant your wish." After he had finished speaking, the father picked up the axe in the corner and suddenly smashed it down on the girl's head. "Daddy is going to make you into a doll, the most beautiful doll in the world." The girl was lying on the floor in a pool of blood, still clutching her most treasured doll, when a single drop of blood fell on the doll's face. So the doll looked just like the girl with a birthmark on her face. From that moment on, when dusk fell, the sound of crying could be heard from the room. Some said it was the girl who was crying, while others said it was a doll that wept.
Yeah.
Who is in there? Arton, is that you?
It's the Lord. I mustn't open the door. I should lock the door first.
Oh, you are Yoko? Ayasa? Oh, the doll? Oh!
It's something about locking the door, but like I legit can't. Two axes. Yeah, I think you did. Totally get shanked. We're going downstairs. Is that where we're going? And give us a great indication as to where we should go next. I think we're following the girl, but... Wait a minute. Oh, right. I'm always confused by this, but as you guys can see, these are the credits. Oasis Games, special thanks, which is barely readable. These are some of the people on the dev team. So the game is over. The game's over. We have a bunch of extra stuff in our inventory. I don't know. I mean, we could certainly walk around and try to figure out all the things that maybe there's something we missed, but the game actually is over now. I remember laughing pretty hysterically about this with Des now that it's happened. It's like, oh, that's the end. I see. So maybe there's like a secret ending or something. Like if you discover the right place to, I don't know. Like we never used this hammer, or the plant. But yeah, or that key, I guess. Oh yeah, no, I mean, there's what a very strange disconnect between the puzzles. I didn't even understand, like, the story's like so goofy all over the place. But I mean, yeah, I guess this is it. All right, guys. Well, so happy day 3, countdown to October. Thank you for sticking around. I understand what you're saying, Johnny Moles. I understand what you're saying. Again, for $2, it's like it might be worth putting the headset on and like taking a walk around and seeing, you know, like this is really a really well rendered house. It just needs to, you know, there's just no chance of this getting an update ever. I don't think it even got a pro patch, so I wouldn't expect any more love for this game whatsoever. But it is what it is, and as far as if you can get it for $2 or something like that, just kind of experience it yourself and experience this really strange locomotion system and some of the weird ass puzzles. You know, $2. That's about the most I could recommend this for. I agree. You need to get AJ playing this on the Saturday Night live stream, big time. All right, guys. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for another countdown to October live stream, and enjoy the rest of your day. I love you all. Meow meow.